Listen, I just want to go over a few things about Timmy Turner before I start this video. For people that actually think that Timmy Turner is weak, is fodderized, he's fodderized by a lot of characters. Listen, people, listen. This video is about to break down everything, but I will give you a fair warning to keep an open mind while you listen to my reasonings of why I put the title as it is in this video, and I will not back down from it. This is how I think. This will be the 500 special that I wanted to do since, well, honestly, this was one of my very first power scaling videos. If you check out my other video, I did a poor job of Timmy Turner. But this one, I have more experience. I have a deeper understanding of the power scaling, and I will go over of Timmy Turner's abilities and his scaling entirely, and just debunk a few things, of course. But yeah, people, without further ado, sit back and relax. This is going to be a long one, probably. And yeah, enjoy the video. Oh, also, make sure to like and subscribe if you enjoy the video so far. Of course, I haven't started the video yet, but yeah, you know what I mean. So yeah, just like and subscribe if you enjoy this video. And yeah, enjoy the video. How many times am I going to say video? So for those who don't know who Timmy Turner is, I'm about to go over real quick, because honestly, I shouldn't even tell you who the fuck he is. Like, come on. How y'all don't know who Timmy is? He's like, seriously, one of the biggest icons out there. Anyway, Timmy Turner, or Timothy Tiberius Turner, or Tiberius Turner, I think that's his full name. He's a 10-year-old boy of the Fairly Odd Parents show. And alongside his godparents, Cosmo and Wanda, he's an unpopular kid with few friends, with bad grades in school, and nonetheless a notable creativity and imagination. And as an average kid, like nobody understands, Timmy likes superheroes, as has an unreachable crush, often gets bullied and degraded by vain rich people. And his parents, known as mom and dad, are neglectful. They neglect him all the time, and sometimes leave him under the care of his sadistic, unsurrealistically evil babysitter, Vicky. And after a year of Vicky constantly making fun of him miserable, Timmy has given two magical fairy godparents, Cosmo and Wanda, and to keep him company and protect him and improve his life. By granting his every wish, and he and his fairies experienced numerous adventures on the following years as best friends and as a sort of family. But a time will eventually come when his fairies will have to leave him, and all his memories of them and their adventures will be erased from Timmy. So that is pretty much the show in a nutshell. But we about to go over just how powerful this kid really is, because honestly, we got all these videos about Ben 10 and how strong he is. Sure, but what about Timmy? Everybody just completely forgot just how powerful this kid really is compared to Ben 10. And in fact, in this video, I'm about to break down why Timmy Turner beats Goku, Superman, Ben 10, and pretty much everyone else in fiction. And you can't argue about my arguments. Sure, you might disapprove. Sure, you might say, his magic is not that strong. His fairy's magic is not that strong. Well, okay, we'll see. Anyway, without further ado, let's just begin. Okay, first things first, people. Let's just get this shit out of the way. Timmy Turner is a lot more powerful than you think. By himself, he should be way more stronger than you actually realize, because for people that actually think, oh, all these characters can one flick Timmy Turner away, and didn't actually sit down and watch the series itself, just jump to assumptions. Timmy Turner has literally extremely high durability tolerance. He has string pain tolerance. For the times that he has been beaten down by character after character, you really think he'll just get one flicked by these characters? Seriously? Okay, first things first. Okay, I keep saying that. First things first. First things first. Let's just go over all the skills quote unquote abilities he has by himself. All right, regularly. For instance, at his best, he is an excellent strategist, leader, manipulator, and user of weapons, along with creator of technology. That's first things first. So, like, he pretty much has genius intellect whenever he feels fit. So, yeah, he can rival Jimmy Neutron if he wanted to, if he put his mind to it. He's not stupid. He's not a stupid 10-year-old. But he doesn't really want to put the effort in, if you want to put it like that. Another thing, he has causology, which he's able to remove the cause that made his parents meet and change in the future and causing himself to don't exist anymore, to which he is still his normal self, right? Which is simply unaware of being called internet due to a change in the past. I exchanged the network's name with his own, and the first future version of himself shown to travel back into Timmy's present and prevent him from doing something inconvenient and still exists. So yeah, he does has causology, so time travel does not work if you're trying to kill him or just have him be happy, have a happy life so he don't have his fairy godparents. That shit does not work. Okay, yeah, it's causology. So there's that. He's also able to recognize the alterations of time drawn by Vicky, which everyone else is unaware of them. So that's extrasensory perception. He also has acrobatics, but some interpretate part of it should be not come from his Toon Force, because yes, I will get to the Toon Force stuff later, but I'm just going over the things he can do normally. So he wished for heat vision, and he kept the ability. It's never shown again that he has it, but he still kept it. He kept that wish. So yes, he literally has heat vision. Another thing is that he has mastery over any weapon he grabs. He has mastery over it, like bows and arrows. Able to throw things of many sizes and shapes, a lasso, a shield, a magic mirror to aim and return attacks back at the foe, and use it as a sword, and a back cape, wherever you want to call it, to cover himself, and explosive Easter eggs, and improvised whip, etc. He has mastery over weapons. He also has mastery over vehicles as well, and he has unexplored chosen one powers whenever in Wizology. Like, he incapacitated many eliminators of robots by touching one of them, and previously blew them up by throwing mundane objects at them. In both cases, not knowing how he achieved that. And at his worst, he was able to fulfilling his destiny to enlighten the darkness and can't repeat these powers. At best, he can always unconditionally incapacitate robots by touching them. So yeah, he does have some kind of abilities, but it's never been explored. So there's that. And when being inside of a comic book, he can walk between panels with different times between them and see what's happened to other panels, what's staying in one of them. So that's kind of like fourth wall breaking, and that's fourth wall breaking. It's like some metaverse level shit right there. So yeah. Moving on to his Toon Force, we're about to see the full extent of his Toon Force here. So yes, he has better intelligence because he can foresee impossible to predict events and take advantages of them with his plans. He has superhuman physical characteristics, of course. Like, for instance, he has regeneration that's mid-high. because he regenerated from dust several times. So he returned the dust. He would regenerate. Thanos, and you won't do shit to Timmy Turner at this point. So yeah, those Thanos people. Oh, he could snap out of existence. Nope. Or he could snap and dust or something. Nope. Anyway, he has immortality, for instance, because he has type 2 and type 3, because he can survive with his head being crushed or upside down for very long periods of time. He has fourth wall awareness. He has better acrobatics, because he could jump meters into the air, make flips, and dash forward mid-air, scale walls, and fall somewhat like a feather. Being extremely elusive in general, and having implemented, I think that's what it means, the skills in combat when he needs to. He has dimensional storage, because he can try to hide his plants. Oh no, he tried to hide inside his pants and going on into them as there were stairs. He occasionally make things he carries. He occasionally make use of things he carried, but doesn't seem to, even if they are bigger than himself. So yeah, pretty much he can carry things larger than him. That's like superhuman strength right there. He should also have body control, because he's able to, extend his limbs and do other types of shit. I'm probably gonna show it, but if not, probably the link didn't work. So yeah. So he also has stealth mastery, because he casually moves within a lot, Clockwork's view. He can come outside of, come inside the butterfly net the latter was also holding. So yeah, he has nice stealth abilities. He has elasticity, because he can stretch any limb in his body and his tongue, and to his advantage, can warp his body in humane ways, and survive and reform from being flattened, squeezed into a plastic-like way. So yeah, elasticity, because all of them has elasticity. Some of them, but not serious type of cartoons, they don't have that shit. But if it's like slapstick or gags, yeah, they all have it. Timmy is one of these exceptions. There's also the fact that he has explosions. He can literally generate explosions, because he once exploded out of sheer anger, and his body was unharmed afterwards. He has limited deconstruction, because his voice can generate things to break. And he has self-heat manipulation, because he melted snow around him out of sheer anger. He can stay in completely immovable in mid-air at will, even when he stopped his momentum. So yeah, there's that. So that's all the things he can do normally. That's some of all the things he can do normally. And this is via Toon Force. Get into the fairy magic shit, because honestly, this is what y'all clicked on for, to see how powerful he is, right? So listen carefully, because fairy magic is about to do some wacky ass shit. So with the assist of Cosmo and Wanda, and other magical beings being equipped with a magic wand or having other kinds of access to fairy magic, Timmy gains the following abilities, such as reality warping and logic manipulation with fairy magic. His fairies grants him any wish, and primary to a voice command from Timmy expressing to wish what he wants, but he does not need to say wish into sentence. He can command vague sentence or do simply gestures, and the fairies can understand by context, or alternatively act on their own at Timmy's benefit, even without Timmy doing anything. Okay? So those who will say Timmy, Goku can speed blitz Timmy before he say I wish, that shit will be shut down by saying this: the fairies act alternatively on their own for Timmy's benefit. Okay, so the fairies can do shit without even Timmy need to even say anything. That's how close their bond is.
What the heck are Cosmo and Wanda? Timmy's in trouble. I can feel it. We should do something.
Now his fairies can also undo a wish or remove his wishes without even Timmy wishing for it, and not even grant him. He can also not grant him his wish when feeling it is convenient to do so. Deal with enemies by themselves, and return to Timmy when separated. This is all the fairies can do. The fairies can do this, act on their own independently to help Timmy's benefit. It helps on his benefit. And certain items can also allow Timmy to use fairy magic, like when Timmy actually wished to have an emergency wishing wand, so Timmy can actually he can use his wand for emergency wishes. Now there's also the fact that they also have teleportation as well, because they can just poof in, poof out, all this and that, right? And they can create things specifically detailed by Timmy himself, and up to with a power equal to both Cosmo and Wanda. Okay, so yeah, just saying. It's like Timmy, he can do things without the fairies, wishes. Okay, he doesn't have to say I wish, technically, but it's primarily to say it. Okay. There's also I'm gonna name other different things they can do: teleportation, battlefield removal, summoning, portal creation, dimensional travel, time manipulation. They can also do that. Also spatial manipulation, pocket reality manipulation. Cause like Cosmo turned a room into a desert. Their fishbowl has a whole fucking castle inside of it. Flight, space flight, transportation, especially transportation. That's most things it can do is transmutate anything. Biological manipulation, organic manipulation. It also can do that. Switch genders. He can do that when Timmy actually wished to be a girl. Turn into a girl. Age manipulation. Timmy wished he could stop getting older. Wish to be older. Wish to be younger. All that. He can do wish to do that. Timmy also has causality manipulation. Can make changes to the past and the present while in the present. He can make changes to the past and the present while in the present, massively altering how he wants the world to be on a whim while keeping his family in line. And people who knows and routines generally the same, or make more simple changes to the benefits of himself or others. So there's that. Some magical equipment can also gain him all causality as well, or acausality, or how you say it. When he or somebody else turn him back in time before they got the equipment. So there's that. So yeah, if you say, oh, he could do it back, he go back in time before he do it, or time, huh? Thanks for the tip. That doesn't work here. Okay, just saying, that doesn't work here. He also has mind manipulation and control, memory manipulation, morality, empathetic manipulation. Can alter minds and people He can alter minds to make people believe, act, and feel, forget, and even remember things to his own choosing. Yeah. Sleep manipulation and inducement, dream manipulation can make people go to sleep if he wishes to. Illusion creation, perception, fear manipulation, all of this, people. It's endless. Just anything you can think of, Timmy can wish for it. Anything you can think of, Timmy can wish for anything you think of. That's not even that, because he can wish for others to not be able to do something, and he can wish for the powers of the target to be gone. So he literally has power notification right there, and the negation.
I wish his powers didn't work.
My power's gone. Must be some Shinkanite in this facility.
So he can just wish everybody's powers to be gone. He could, like, it's crazy, okay? It's just crazy. So now that you got a better understanding of what Timmy's, wishing she can do, I just want to, like, put things out there, all right? All the things you wish it, all the things you think of, he can wish for, right? So that's fairy magic shit. Now we're gonna move on to the equipment that Timmy is going to have here. All the equipment that he had. So, addition to fairy magic, which is he has other things such as the magic wand, the magic muffin, the possibly magic TV remotes if you want to put that in there. Otherwise, scales at the same powers as Vicky. Size decreasing with the shrinky suit. Time travel with the time scooter or the redo watch. The time manipulation and causality manipulation with the redo watch. And the redo watch, people, the redo watch turns back time or accelerates to specific points of it, and it also can be used to alter what's going on in reality into a minor scale. Replacing something Vicky was holding for a cat and replacing with their redo watches, mobilizing their user into other locations upon uses, summoning, creating a gorilla, and summoning Timmy's dad and Mark Chang, all which come out from a whim. And Vicky uses her redo watch to potentially manipulate a cat many times over. So yeah, the redo watch does this. Okay, this is the redo watch. Okay, the redo watch is one of the most powerful equipment that Timmy have in his arsenal. It's just it looks like the Omnitrix, but it's just like a time watch. And what he does, he can redo things to a certain point. All he has to do is choose that specific point in time, and he'll be fine. If he gets hit by a car, redo immediately, and he's back to where he was. He's back to where he was before he got hit by a car. That's literally how it works. It's just like all fiction, but just on his wish watch. So there's also the other things he has. The redo watch like I said, it has all causality as well. So like I said, it has time manipulation, causality manipulation, all causality, because he remains with his redo watch after time turns back to a point where before he even had it. So yeah, there's also that. He also has, let me see, toothbrush bracelets, but that doesn't matter. He has mind manipulation with a floss lasso of truth. So it just works just like Wonder Woman's lasso of truth. Yep, it just worked just like that. He has the forget me knob. Well, it's not like you don't need it. The magic TV remotes, so there's also that, because he also can it can manipulate things in reality. Yes, the magic TV remotes can manipulate things in reality. He also has flight, the magic jetpack, and TV remote, but that's only in the TV universe. He also has the power notification and existence erasure with the magic TV remotes via erase, in which he can be used to either erase things or both notify the powers and erase memories. Yes, the magic TV remote is this fucking powerful, people. Downplay, I think much. He also has the cancel button as well, which is also he can use to disappear a robot Vicky was using. So yeah, magic TV remotes are kind of OP, don't you think? Just a little OP, just a little OP. And yeah, Timmy is gonna have this, right? When I put him against other characters, he's gonna have this. Just keep that in mind. So he also has BFR with the Magic TV remotes via delete, which he has used to remove Vicky from the program into reality. So yeah, there's also that. Just saying. Yeah. Okay. He also has teleportation with the automatic poofer, damage transferal and body puppetry with the U-Do dolls. He has body swapping joy buzzer right there. Resistance to all the magic powers as in the verse with like Santa's magic bag, the magic mirror, Cupid's bows, blah 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 blah. All the magic stuff he used. Timmy can use them to shield himself from attacks. And yeah. It's just like it says that magic cannot affect magic. So any magic user you use against Timmy, it will not affect Timmy because all the equipment he has. Magic cannot affect magic. Okay? It cannot. So that's all the stuff that Timmy has. Now let's jump into scaling. All right, guys, let's jump this into scaling. Woo, boy. Where do I begin? Okay, people. First of all, let's go over the things that I'm about to say Luffy. Jesus Christ. Let's go over the things that Timmy has done. So, first of all, let's go over the things that he has done at his best, right? So, Timmy has faced against Crocker, right? Crocker, the one who ate the magic muffin. The magic muffin over here is able to give you one free rule wish. And what it does, what does this mean? Is that it gives you any wish imaginable, no matter what it is, regardless of the rules. And let me go over the rules before I get to Timmy's scaling here, right? Now the rules is pretty much the guidelines used by the fairy godparents to limit their magic and prevent misuse that would cause disaster, right? This has been stated in Cosmos Rules episode, and yes, it's been written by the Fairy Council. And the Fairy Council is pretty much the one that is above all fairies in fairy world, and that it made the rules that all fairies and their godchildren have to follow. They are usually broken by Timmy, of course, but are used by a plot device to prevent him from secretly wishing something away. It is literally a plot device that prevents It prevents Timmy from wishing anything out of existence or everything he wants. Now, there are 62 rules in the book. And I'm not going to go over all of them because Jesus Christ, that's a long list. But I'm about to go over some things so you get a better understanding. So, pretty much, it's been like shown that with the rules, it limits all the fairies to prevent anything they want. He cannot wish for someone to be dead. He cannot wish for someone to come back to life. He cannot wish to steal. He cannot wish for for Tom Cruise. I don't know why that's the rule, but he can't wish for him. He can't wish for he cannot wish like for fairy magic to look, it's a rule in the rules. Fairy magic cannot affect other magical or super powerful items. It cannot wish for more powerful beings away. Cannot do that. That's a part of the rules. And like any rule of the rules can be removed if one fairy accidentally cuts a page. So yeah, that's a thing. And the godchild cannot wish the rules for or any wish away any of the rules, including this one. And so yeah, it cannot wish away this rule. So yeah. And a godchild cannot wish away what can last forever. That's part of the rules. And fairies must always grant the wishes of the godchild when they say I wish. And this was already contradicted. So yep, that's part of the rules. Fairy magic cannot kill cockroaches. That's a part of the rules. All part of the rules. What I'm saying here is all part of the rules, so you get an understanding of what the magic muffin can really do. Now, it's also stated by that nobody below Jorgen von Strangle can write in the rules. It is made after the events of Cosmo Rules, though. So pretty much only Jorgen von Strangle can write in the rules, what makes him he has way more power and authority than all the other fairy godparents. Keep this in mind. Now, there's also another rule that humans cannot wish to be fairies. And yeah, Timmy wished to be a fairy one time. Yeah, he wished. It's part of the rules now. He cannot wish to be a fairy. But if you come in contact with the magic items such as the abracadabrium, proven in a fairy's odd summer, or fairies themselves turn into humans, they can do this. It's part of receptions. So this is all the things he can do. Okay. But the magic muffin is completely different than any other fairy magic, according to the fairy godparents. Okay. So the magic muffin is pretty much an item that allows you to wish for anything you wish you can wish for, regardless of the rules. It is the absolute power of magic, even comparable to the likes of the fairy council, if you wish to put it them at their high, because they're the one that created the magic in the first place, and their magic also affects all the rules and all the fairy magic, right? But Timmy has faced Crocker, who had the magic muffin, scales above all the fairy godparents, including Cosmo and Wanda. And like, this is Cosmo and Wanda, whose magic was able to create and destroy universes. Yes, to create and destroy universes. And why I have evidence of this? I have evidence of this because the Shirley character, Shirley from Timmy Power Hour, is a being created by Timmy's fairy's magic, Cosmo and Wanda, and was able to create vacuums that will automatically expand and was going to destroy 2 universes, which is about to be in 2 days, and was surely able to create his own universe. So if he was about to destroy 2 universes within 2 days, that would give them low multiversal magic. And this is only the fairy godparents. Okay? The fairy godparents. Timmy over here, going back, he fights against Crocker, who had the magic muffin that has superior magic than the fairy godparents. You can even say he's comparable to the fairy council's magic. And this magic muffin gains him all the power within the universe. He became the supreme ruler of the universe, and he easily incapacitated fucking Cosmo and Wanda. But magic cannot affect magic, but instead he absorbed their magic into him. Now for Timmy, he literally goes toe to toe with this magic muffin empowered Crocker, right? Which gives him multiversal like magic, attack potency and durability. So already Timmy's already multiversal by himself, keep in mind, but with his equipment gives him multiversal range of power. And yes, I say it was low multiversal, but since Crocker is above Jorgen von Strangle and Cosmo Wanda, it's safe to say he's multiversal or multiversal plus. Okay? And to put the cream on the crop here, Timmy states that he is just as powerful as Crocker.
Guess again, Crockpot. I'm just as powerful as you are.
When when his opponent was empowered by Cosmo and Wanda. So that, and Crocker was like, okay, since pretty much Cosmo and Wanda is not as power. He said since they're not enough to stop you, that will put, yes. Timmy is literally multiversal. He has multiversal equipment, makes him just as powerful as Crocker, and put him on the same tier as him. So all that fighting that was just doing, it was all just a stalemate. And this is just Timmy by himself. This is Timmy by himself. And y'all saying, oh, Timmy ain't shit. He gets one flick by Goku. But he's literally tanking all his attacks. I'm just saying, bro. I'm just saying. Because, literally, their magic is not strong enough to even affect Timmy in the first place. I'm just saying. And this is without his fairies. And without the magic muffin. Alright? Like, come on. Like, without the magic muffin. Wish to be the most powerful character in the universe. Literally. The most, he said he wishes to be the supreme ruler of the universe. This completely puts him over the fairy council, which would mean Crocker is high multiversal. He's high multiversal. He has high multiversal magic because he's over the fairy council. The fairy council created the rules in the first place, right? They're that powerful. They are way above all of the fairies, even Jorgen von Strangle. But the magic muffin is absolute. Anything you wishes for, it can do it. And Timmy is on tier with them because magic can't affect magic. That's one thing, which is why Timmy is surrounded by magical items. But Timmy is just as powerful. Crazy, right? That is crazy. Now, I'm going to move on to his speed, okay? So, like, how fast is Timmy Turner? So, for people that say, oh, look, he's not that fast, he gets speed blitz, shut the fuck up and listen, okay? Because he's, like, at least massively faster than light. Because he reacted and made a wish before the Crimson Chin flew short distances towards them, which he believed was his enemies. And the Crimson Chin is already massively faster than light because he's able to fight Mighty Mom and Dino Dad, which Dino Dad was able to fly to the sun and back to Earth within seconds. So shut the fuck up. Okay, shut the fuck up. And also, he also speculated the entire battle between Dino Dad, Mighty Mom, and his foes that can keep up with the latter two in battle between Crimson Chin and improved Catman. So yeah, he can literally keep up with their speeds. So just don't say that shit, okay? Please don't do that. And also varies with magic, with the attack speed of fairy magic, same as Cosmo and Wanda. He is comparable to the Crimson Chin and his enemies, who kept up with Dino Dad and Mighty Mom, and the former was able to fly to the sun and back within seconds, which is over like 140.62 Celsius or something like that, or something like that. And both was able to repeatedly fly around the world within seconds. So, and he's comparable to the Shin. So that is massively faster than light right there. Massively faster than light plus with combat speed, because he fought evenly against the supreme magical ruler of the universe. Briefly reacted to the first time Cosmo flew at Crocodile. Just come on, man. And to even scale Crocker here, to even scale him, like, seriously, he should be on par with the nigga Chin and overwhelm Clef with his attacks. Right? Like, right? He's Master Fashion like plus because when he was acting to an angry and serious Cosmo, flying at him and blasting him a few times, and later Cosmo flew at him again faster and closer at Crocker, reacted again, and if without doing anything, kept up with the fairy fishery gifts Timmy, who briefly reacted the first time Cosmo flew at Crocker. So yeah, that's massively faster than light plus. And Cosmo in itself is already massively faster than light. Okay? Okay? Like, come on. He's like, at his best, he casually reacted and granted Timmy a wish before the Crimson Chin flew short distances towards him. So that's already faster than light right there. He's massive faster than light plus with flight speed, because fairies often portray flying at supersonic speeds across even interplanetary distances, such as their flight speed should be varied, and flew from Earth to Yugopatomia in a short time frame. And when there are interstellar distances across both planets, so yeah, okay, they flow across interstellar distances within seconds. That's massively faster than light plus right there. Okay, and with the Cosmo Fairy's magic, he made 2 vacuums that were spanning over 2 universes, consuming them, eventually destroying them about 2 days. So yeah, that's already massively faster than light plus right there. So I'm just saying, okay, just saying. All right, people, like I said, let's just get things straight here. Magic cannot affect other magical items. Timmy said this. Magic cannot affect other magic. Okay? But since it not can affect other magical items, that means any magic reality warper or any magic users in different series cannot affect Timmy with its fairyversary items. So good luck with that, because like yeah, that applies to fairies magic as well. So I'm just saying. So people, that is Timmy Turner right there, and you can know how strong he is, how powerful he is, and should be more powerful with the magic muffin, because the magic muffin can grant him any wish he desires regardless of the rules, right? And yeah, remember, that's a rule. He cannot affect other more powerful items, but since the magic muffin ignores the rules, it definitely affect other magical or more powerful items. So let's just see how this goes, right? Now I'm about to move on to why Timmy Turner beats the shit out of every other character you can think of, alright? So, for instance, okay, let's go over Goku. Goku is so easy. He's so fodderized. It's not even funny, okay? Goku is so freaking easy. Timmy can literally wish to him to be defeated, okay? But I would before I even get into it, I'm about to go over some things about, the fight and the baits and shit. This is Timmy at his best, right? This is Timmy at his best. His intelligence at his best. His equipment at its best. He has all the equipment he needs. He has his fairies. He has all the magic muffin. All of this. He even wishes to be restricted. He has unrestricted magic, right? Wishes fairies to have unrestricted magic. He's thinking in this fight. He's not stupid. Okay? So how far would he go? So with Timmy, while his equipment at his best, his intelligence, he should be at least going up against all these powerful characters in the Marvel universe and in the DC universe, even in the cartoon universe, such as Bill Cipher. He can easily defeat. Like, Timmy can literally wish, like in that one episode, to be the strongest on the planet, or the strongest in the universe, or anything like that. He can just wish it, and if he wishes it, anybody that comes within that universe, he automatically becomes stronger than them, automatically, because that's how his fairy magic works. That's how powerful it is, right? And yeah, sure, you can. Oh, now if he wishes to, like, to outerversal characters and stuff like that, well, he did use magic outside of the universe before. I'm not sure. I think that his fairy magic was outside of the show, when in Abracatastrophe, yeah, there we go, Abracatastrophe, that Crocker with the magic muffin's power, he pretty much appeared inside of the studio of Butch Hartman. Like, that was literally Butch Hartman that was writing things down. He appeared in the eraser of the writer. So that's a little bit close to Universal, don't you? A little bit, just a little bit. Now, for Timmy to do this, right, he easily beats Goku. No doubt about it. Goku, he doesn't even have a fucking chance. For people to say, oh, he could just speed blitz him. No, Timmy is just as fast as him. Just as fast, if not faster. He could just wish to be faster if he wanted to. He could be like, oh, Cosmo Wanda, I wish to be just as strong. Or, no, he could just wish, say, hey, Cosmo Wanda, I wish to be the strongest in the universe? And he will automatically become stronger in the universe. If Goku even tries to have those Zenkai boosts and some bullshit like that, Timmy can literally just he can magically become stronger. You don't have to wish, he will magically become stronger. And it's just GG for there. Because Timmy could just like, oh, I wish he was gone from existence now. Or he could use the fucking magic remotes and just delete him from existence. Yep. Also, he could probably just delete all his abilities as well, or all of his knowledge. Just putting that out there, okay? Just putting that out there. Oh, Timmy can wish he also can wish to know everything. So yeah, he did that before. He wished to know everything. So yeah, if he wishes to know everything, he'll know everything about his opponent. So therefore, he exploit their weaknesses and win. Timmy can also wish to be indestructible. So therefore, he cannot be harmed by anything. Like, he actually wished for indestructible suits. Just saying. You know, I'm just saying, people. Timmy's really quick on his wishes. So yeah, so Timmy, he's fighting all these characters, right? Goku gets slapped. Superman gets completely bodied. His weakness is magic. For those who don't know, completely bodies him. He has plot manipulation anyway, so he can just plot manipulate everybody in the fucking series. What else did he do? Pretty much Timmy can do pretty much anything imaginable at this point. So yeah, for Ben 10, it's not looking good for him. So yeah, Ben 10 easily gets defeated because Timmy could be like, oh, I wish I had the same Omnitrix as him, or oh, I wish his Omnitrix doesn't work, because he knows everything. He could say, I wish the Omnitrix will fall off of Ben 10 and never ever to go on him again. Or he could just wish, like, I wish Ben 10 never even found the Omnitrix. Well, he has a cosmology because of Alien X. Or he could just wish, like, oh, the watch malfunctioned, therefore he can therefore he cannot use it. You know, shit like that. Timmy can wish for that shit. All the other characters you could think of, he can just easily just wish it away. With the magic muffin, it's possible. With the magic muffin, he can wish for having infinite power, or to wish to be omnipotent. Okay, just come on, man. Anyway, people, look, at the end of the day, Timmy Turner is multiversal plus, or should be high multiversal plus, with the magic muffin. It has massively faster than light speeds, can be literally immeasurable if he wishes to be it, or he can wish it to be infinite speeds, or he can wish to be irrelevant speeds. He can wish for anything. Okay? He can wish to be omnipotent. Shit. Anything in his mind, he can wish for it. He has the imagination for it. Okay? So, yeah. That will be the video, guys. Let me know what you guys think about this. All your thoughts and stuff like that. Please, let me know. Okay? This was going to be a long video, but this was my 500 sub video. I hope you guys enjoyed this. Let me know what you guys think. If y'all want to debate me, my Discord is open. Go down in the description below or in the comment section so you can see where my Discord is and you can debate me about it, okay? But yeah, Timmy Turner is one of the most powerful characters in existence, or like in cartoons anyway, but like in anime it's debatable because I don't know. Yeah, so yeah, that's gonna be the video, guys. Make sure to like and subscribe. hit that notification button so you don't miss out on anything else. And yeah, see you guys in the next video. Peace.